I'm Carol Godelio from the Greenery Gift and Garden Center, and we'd love to have you come by. And today we're really lucky. We have Tim Drake, our designer from our big office. And he's the man with the plan. And he's going to talk to us about color and texture and how to put it together, what to look for. So here we go.
Okay, thanks, Carol. Like Carol said, I'm the designer for the Greenery. My name is Tim. We talk amongst ourselves about what we would best think would work for you guys as far as an informational video. And I said, let's talk about color, because this is something that I talk to my clients about constantly. And it's interesting, the feedback that I get from my clients. But I usually ask a client, when we're talking about color, whether it be seasonal color pod or a color bed, what are your favorite colors? And I usually generalize them, and I call them either like girly colors, which are lavenders, blues, whites, pinks, or you like sunshine colors, which are yellows, oranges, reds, purples, that kind of stuff. We have a hard time, or at least I know, Carol and I talk about it. Don't put a big bed of bubblegum pink petunias and then throw a croton in the middle. It's just not a good combination. So we tend to lean towards one or the other of these, palettes. And then we have our plant materials, such as anything that's lime green, and trust me, they're making everything lime green these days. Duranta, coleus, sweet potato vine, that kind of stuff. Or purple are good unifying colors, because, or even white, because they make other colors pop.
They bring it together.
Yeah. One of my favorite combinations, which breaks a little bit of the rules, is when I do what we call, or what I call, jewel tones. And those are really strong colors, like this purple secretia and a, bright red, was it Alamanda, right? Dipladenia, sorry. I was Mandevilla, whatever. With a lime green color, or, even this, shocking purple color. So, I call that jewel tones. And, that sort of breaks a little bit of the rules, because you can combine, so long as they're strong electric colors, they sort of pop, make the whole bed
blend,
pop.
and they're soothing.
Yeah. It's hard to combine some, like blue. One, it's hard to find in the landscape, but when we use something like plumbago, you don't want to put anything like, I don't know, if you start doing like pinks and things like that, that's okay. It can be a little Easter baskety, which, if that's what you want, that would be okay. I do like to use white, and like when a client asks me, what color crepe myrtle are we talking about? I always say, what about a white? Because if you have a white crepe myrtle, it doesn't fight with anything else.
Right, and you can, if you forget what you planted perennial-wise in your garden, or what color the shrubs are going to bloom, the white always blends. Whereas sometimes you have like a shockingly pink tree above, and then you have something that's like a really strong orange, or you have a weird red, or and then the colors are just constantly clashing, and you're thinking, oh my, what did I do? Or the neighbors are thinking, what did you do? So this is a good way to go. White is always a nice, calming, soothing source.
And you could always go, what I call monochromatic. If you wanted to do, like, say, pinks and whites, you can do a variety of different plant materials, so long as they're pink or white. And then you don't have anything that's, competing, at least color-wise. And again, I said, like the purple and the lime green help to bring things together. There is a reason, and I know I keep bringing this up, why purple is one of my favorite colors, is because, in the color wheel, we have, yellow, blue, and red. Blue and red, blue being the cool colors, right? And red being the hot colors. Purple is the marriage of blue and red. So it can go with the hot colors, and it can go with the cool colors. I think one of my favorite combinations, if I look at this table, is this Northern Star. Is that Northern Star?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a lavender pentas with the Setcresia with something that's like a lime green, like this coleus. Because obviously the purple is a strong color, but this is a nice filler, and then you have the lime green, which makes it all sort of come together.
So we'd like to encourage you to come on down. We can answer your questions, help you pull together the color palette of your choice, and set it off with a wow factor. So come on down, let us play with you. Thanks.